G'day everybody and welcome back to our curated playthrough of Mass Effect. In the previous episode, we finally completed our main objective on the planet Feros. Now we were tracking down exactly what Saren was looking for, and it turns out he was looking for an indigenous plant-based life form known as the Thorian. Now unfortunately we could not reason with the Thorian, so we did have to take it out. In doing so, we released an Asari commando that was working for Benezia, and with her released, she imparted the Prothean cipher to us. Now that cipher has helped us make a little bit more sense of the visions that we've been seeing. However, the visions are still not complete. So it is likely that Saren still holds some form of a key or additional information to be able to decipher those visions. At the end of the previous episode, we also started looking around at the Armstrong Nebula because we had reports of a Geth buildup in the area. Now there are 3 systems there. We have checked one of them out, and yes indeed we did find some Geth there, and we had a bit of a fight on our hands. So I'm guessing in the other 2 systems we will probably have something similar. Now, before we get the show on the road, I think it might be best for us to go back downstairs and see if we can re-evaluate our equipment, because I think it's been a while since we've actually done that. We've definitely picked up quite a few more things, and there's likely a few weapon upgrades and a few new weapons that we could probably take a look at as well. We are still going to be taking Ash, and also we are going to be taking Tali with us as well. But before we get into their equipment, let's just take a look at our own here for a second. Alright, now assault rifles. We have been using the Thunder for quite a while now, so I am thinking maybe it might be a nice idea to maybe switch things up a little bit and use something different for a change. So let's take a look here. We've got Breaker, we've got this pulse rifle, which also looks pretty good, but not very good when it comes to heatsink. We could probably do something about that with the upgrades, but let's take the pulse rifle because it has the largest amount of damage and it is also quite accurate. All right, now, actually, guys, I've just realized here that this weapon, not only does the weapon look like a Geth weapon, but I feel like this one doesn't actually give us the ability to modify any upgrades here. Ah yeah, it actually does say there, Geth Armory. So I am actually going to switch this to the Breaker instead. The only reason is because I feel like we do need a few upgrades, specifically for the heatsink component, because that's pretty bad. But anyway, let's take a look at what we can have here. So we have been using the, I guess, flame type rounds, and I think it might still be pretty good to keep going in that direction. And we've got this next level up, which is called the Inferno round, so we'll take that. And for the heat, I am thinking of looking for something that can reduce the heat here. Here we go. So frictionless materials, it gives an additional damage boost and 20% heat damping, which is really, really good. So we'll take that, and obviously the last one, we do want some sort of detection here, and I think the best thing would be to go with combat optics. Alright. Now let's take a look at our sniper here. So the Volkov has been pretty good, but I reckon we can switch this up as well. Take something else. Or we can go with the Volkov 8. Tempting. Yeah, let's switch things up a little bit here. Maybe we'll take something like this, the Punisher. So less damage, but better heatsink and better accuracy as well. So let's take that. Alright, so upgrade wise, so we're currently on Shredder rounds, which is damage against organics. I'm thinking we might experiment a little bit here with the high explosive rounds, so that gives huge buffs when it comes to weapons force, damage, but it does give off a lot of heat, so we might not be able to shoot very often. But that's okay, it is a sniper rifle after all, so... Let's switch the kinetic stabilizer here with another combat optics, just so that we can detect stuff. And for the last upgrade, I think... Yeah, maybe we'll keep the kinetic stabilizer on this one. Alright, looking good. Now, grenades. So we have cryo explosive here at the moment. I think maybe we can switch this up to fusion explosive and see how we go with that. And armor-wise, I think we're just going to keep using the Onyx armor until we find one that's of a higher level, that is. Alright. Now, let's take a look at Tali's equipment here. Alright, let's start with her shotguns. Ooh, damn. How can you say no to a weapon that says it's called Armageddon? So we'll take one of those. And upgrade-wise, let's see. I think we can go with some high explosive rounds here as well. And we'll go with frictionless materials for this one. And let's see. I like the scram rail, but it's also going to, you know, bring up the heat a little bit, which is not good. So I'm thinking, oh, yeah, a lot of them kick up the heat a little bit here. Let's do kinetic stabilizer. Alright, not bad. And let's take a look at her pistols here. Alright, we can give her Karpov. And rounds, let's give her sledgehammer rounds. And we'll give her scram rails for this one. And finally, let's see. The kinetic coil doesn't seem too bad, but is there anything else that's better? That's alright. Let's give her the kinetic coils here. Alright, very good. Now let's take a look at her Omni tool. So she's got Savant 9, and I think that's probably the best tool we have currently, so we'll leave that alone for now. Ooh, look at this. So we've got Onyx 8. So let's give her that, and that gives us an additional upgrade slot. So she's currently using Shield Modulator 7. That is not bad, but maybe we can give her something different this time around. So yeah, Kinetic Exoskeleton 8 looks pretty good here. Buffs to shields and shield recovery, all of that sort of good stuff. So let's put that on. Okay, and maybe just straight up damage mitigation is not bad as well. Alright, looking good. And we'll go into Ashley's equipment here. So obviously we're gonna have to give her a better assault rifle. And yeah, we've got this Lancer 9, which is the highest level rifle in our inventory, so she can take that. Let's take a look at what type of rounds she can take. So snowblind rounds are something that we haven't really experimented on before. So let's chuck that on. And in terms of upgrades, let's give her the scram rail, and also can give her a kinetic stabilizer. Very nice. Okay, now I am going to start investing a little bit into shotguns for Ash, so we could probably afford to give her one of these better shotguns, and I'm probably going to give her this one here, Katana, and she can take high explosives and a rail extension, and I don't really see anything else that's going to be useful here, so let's give her the high caliber barrels. Alright, not bad. Sniper. There's the Reaper 9 here, but I'll reserve that for Garrus. Let's give her the harpoon. And for the sniper, we can give her maybe incendiary rounds. We'll keep the kinetic stabilizer in place, but also add the rail extension. Alright, and armor-wise, let's see if there's anything better here. Okay, so Assassin 7 gives straight up damage protection. I don't know. I might go for some aesthetics here as well, but let's take a look at Assassin 7. Okay, that kind of looks badass. But she won't get any tech or biotic protection there. I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem, considering we are going against Geth in the next few missions, so let's go out with that. Righto, I think we are ready, guys. Let us go back upstairs and set a course. Now, I'm not entirely sure why the Geth are in the Armstrong Nebula, or Armstrong Cluster, rather, but it is likely that they are gearing up for some sort of invasion. Not on our watch, right? Anyway, let us back out here and let's make our way to the next system, which is the Hong system. Alright, here we are, guys. As usual, let's start from the top. This is the planet Matar. Matar is a terrestrial planet with a thick atmosphere composed of nitrogen and krypton. Its frigid surface is mainly composed of sodium oxide with deposits of copper. Because of noxious surface gases, explorers are warned to use extreme caution. Matar lacks a magnetic field. This makes it useless for discharging FTL drive cores in orbit. The energetic particles of solar wind from Hong strike the upper atmosphere directly, ionizing the krypton. This gives the planet its distinctive minty green-white hue. Matriarch's writings. Scans of Matar revealed debris from a destroyed Asari freighter. Further scans uncovered a body which was brought on board. Dr. Chakwas examined it but learned nothing about its origins. Among the Asari's personal effects, however, was one of Matriarch Dilanaga's writings. Very good. Next up, we've got Casbin. Okay, looks like we can land on this one. Casbin is a classic pre-garden terrestrial world, with conditions similar to those on Earth millions of years ago. Its hot, humid atmosphere is mainly composed of nitrogen and carbon dioxide. An increasing amount of the surface is covered by simple lichen and algae. Should no unexpected calamity occur, these tiny plants will change the atmosphere to an Earth-like nitrogen-oxygen mix over the next few millennia. Due to its potential for future habitability, the sapient life, Casbin has been designated a sanctuary world by the Citadel Council. Landing is prohibited by law, and any disturbance of the fragile young ecosystem will result in harsh fines and imprisonment. At present, the planet is passing through the debris trail of a long-period comet. Okay, but we're gonna have to land here, and I guess since we're a Spectre, it's okay. But anyway, let's back out for now, and let's have a read of all these other ones. Theshaka. Theshaka is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. In the past, it was often used as a drive discharge point for pirates raiding human settlements from the Terminus systems. In 2178, the Alliance set up a network of covert sensing devices on Theshaka's moons. Recordings of pirate FTL exit vectors over the course of 6 months led to the Alliance Navy to 8 major pirate anchorages. Since the Theshaka raids, no ships from the Terminus have been reported in the Hong system. Sorry guys, this is a bit difficult to pronounce for me for some reason. Next, we've got Pomel. Pomel is an enormous terrestrial planet with a very dense atmosphere of carbon dioxide and sodium. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sodium oxides and deposits of nickel. There is evidence that Pomel was once covered with broad, shallow seas. Should a probe ever be sent to the surface, a check for ancient fossil life may prove valuable. And finally, we've got Triager. Triager is a tiny ice dwarf with a trace atmosphere of xenon and krypton. The frozen surface is mainly composed of water ice and ammonia. Cryovolcanic processes are gradually repaving the surface with sheets of fresh ice. Scans from orbit have detected a deposit of lithium. Alright, very good. And that's it, I think. So let's make our way back to Casbin and let's land. Alright, and as I mentioned, we will take Ash and Tali with us. Let's go. Alright, here we are on Casbin. Yeah, very interesting world indeed. Definitely see like, I don't know, pieces of ash or maybe even small rocks just raining down on the planet right now from I think that asteroid that they mentioned. But anyway, let's take a look at what we're dealing with here. So, okay, there's an anomaly, debris, more anomalies, and then there's the Geth outpost on the right. So I think what we'll do is we'll go clockwise this time, and we'll work with the anomaly and debris first, and then work our way to the Geth outpost. Look at that view. Very beautiful. Alright. I don't think we're going to be able to climb this mountain, so we're going to have to try and work our way around. I definitely see the signal on radar already. Let's see if we can maybe climb over on this side here. Yeah, I don't exactly see a very easy pathway to come up here, but that's okay. I think we're going to make it through here. Mako is sturdy enough after all. Okay, that is a massive chasm right there. I'm not sure what we're looking for. And I'm not entirely sure if it's down there or up here. But I think climbing up is going to be more of a challenge, so let's just stick to the high ground for now. Okay, I definitely see something over there. Some sort of a beacon, apparently. So this is very precarious. Just playing it safe, guys. Let's go this way first. Alright, we made it. What do we have here? ID tag. Buried under the beacon was an identification tag for Captain Thayan. There is no indication of why it was hidden here or who buried it in the first place. What?
Think we're good, Commander?
Yeah, I have no idea what that is. And there's no journal entry for that as well. So, might actually need to look that up in the wiki or something like that, see what's going on there. But, yeah, interesting. I mean, we got some cash, which is nice. But, not entirely sure who that captain is exactly in terms of lore. Alright, so next up is this debris. Now I'm not entirely sure here, guys, because this debris either looks like it is at the very top of the mountain or there's some sort of a chasm in the middle. And if so, we might actually have to, I guess, go down there. But, yeah, at the very least, let's try and work our way towards it. And, I think to do that, I'm gonna have to very carefully navigate this this mountain range. Oh, okay, that was too close. All right, okay, good. Yeah, I feel like it's over on the other side of this mountain range, like sort of just beyond that ridge over there. Okay, here we are getting very close. I still don't really see what we're looking for exactly. I feel like it might be beneath us somewhere. Ooh, okay. Yeah, definitely somewhere down there. Let's just navigate here and make sure we don't kill ourselves in the process. Alright, okay. Very good. Now let's just swing around here. Maybe we can take this pathway here. I'm still not seeing anything. Okay, there it is. Some kind of crashed probe, I'm guessing. Alright, that was an ordeal. Alright, anything special, or is this just loot? Nothing special, just loot it seems, so that's okay. Always like a bit of loot. Let's make our way to the next anomaly here. So it does seem like we're going to have to climb quite a bit. I do see some static defense there on radar. I'm not sure what that's about. I mean, This is not exactly the Geth outpost, right? But maybe there is some Geth present in the area. Okay, I'm not entirely sure how we're gonna make it up there. Just gonna see if we can maybe navigate from the left here. And if there is some static defense, that's also going to be a bit of a problem. I don't really like fighting static defense from all of these mountain areas, because it's very difficult to try and dodge. But we'll see. Alright, getting very close here. Okay, I think we might actually have the high ground here, so that's not bad. Ooh, okay, yes, massive Geth presence there. Just be a bit careful. Okay, that's one turret down. Now taking a little bit of fire here, but I think the Mako has a lot of shields. Alright, second turret down. And that is a third, but I don't know, what are these, colossus? Okay, armatures. Okay. I think the correct word is colossi, right? Let's just keep moving here. Maybe focus on one at a time. Okay, that one seems to be bugging out quite a little bit. Very good. Alright. Yeah, these things definitely no match for the Mako, that's for sure.
Getting to position.
We should just send the Mako in to to deal with the entire Geth army, to be honest, at this rate. A Geth transmitter. So the Geth array is transmitting regular data bursts on an encrypted channel using the Alliance's own FTL comm buoys. It's not clear where the data is being directed, nor the content of the signal. Okay, well, let's shut it down. Okay, so I suppose the only thing left for us to do here is to check out the Geth outpost. Let's maybe make a start by getting down the mountain first and then making our way. I see something over there, something kind of shiny. There it is. Must be like a deposit of gold or something. We'll check it out. Yeah, this seems like a really obvious pathway up the mountain. I guess if we were, you know, I guess coming from the other way to that anomaly, we would have taken this path, but that's alright, we got there in the end. Very good. Alright. 34,000 more credits. Always nice. Yeah, and we've got the marker already set. Let's get going here. Alright, so we sort of just need to go around that way, right? Okay, here we go. We are starting to get jammed here, so I'm expecting the Geth to be very close by. Not entirely sure if they're actually up the mountain or maybe... Oh, here we go. Definitely see something here. Don't want to rush in here because there's quite a few of them. Overheated. Let's just back out a little bit. Alright, did we get everyone? No. Alright, very good. Oh, oh my god, alright, wasn't expecting that. A Geth dropship. Okay, and even more Geth units. Alright. I was not expecting a Geth dropship after all of that. Good thing we're in the Mako, as I always say. Alright, I think that's it for this planet, right? So it's time to go back to the Normandy. Alright, so that was a successful mission. Let's move straight on to the next system. And next is Tereshkova. Let's start from the top. Mawanor. Mawanor is the second of Tereshkova's outer worlds. It is essentially a rock of unremarkable ores with some deposits of water ice, but no minerals of value. The frozen surface is composed of silica. Like the gas giant Solmerlon, it is thought that Mawanor formed too close to the Tereshkova stars and was thrown outwards by gravitational effects. Computer models suggest it will be ejected from the system in a few 100,000 years. Solmerlon. Solmerlon is one of Tereshkova's two outer worlds, significantly removed from the rest of the system and with unstable elliptical orbits. It is thought they may have formed within 3 AU of the binary stars, and were hurled outwards due to the instability of such an orbit. Solmerlon is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with significant quantities of sodium in the upper atmosphere, giving it a distinct grey colour. Thegeus, I think, maybe. Thegeus is a terrestrial world with an atmosphere of chlorine and krypton. The surface is mainly composed of silicates with deposits of carbon. Thegeus has a low mass for its size and is tidally locked to the star Tereshkova A. The temperature difference between the sunward hot pole and the dark side cold pole creates constant gale force winds across the Terminator. While scanning this planet, you detected a large deposit of mercury. Antibar. Okay, this is probably where the mission's at. Antibar is a cold terrestrial world with an atmosphere of methane and argon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of iron with deposits of magnesium. The world has been noted as a possible target for long-term terraforming. If the atmosphere could be increased to the thickness of Earth's, the global average temperature would rise by 10 degrees Celsius. Antibar's combination of low temperatures, high-speed surface winds, and low visibility make it dangerous to explore on foot. Patamalrus. Patamalrus's atmosphere is very similar to Venus in terms of pressure and temperature. Unlike Venus, however, Patamalrus's atmosphere has a significant quantity of oxygen, both free and bound in sulfur dioxides. The surface is largely composed of magnesia with deposits of carbon. It is possible, if unlikely, that simple life may be developing on Patamalrus. Computer modeling suggests that the powerful solar winds from the Tereshkova stars will blow off Patamalrus's atmosphere in a few million years, lowering the temperature on the surface to -70. I'm not sure what that is. 70S. Sievert? No, not Sieverts. It's not Celsius. Anyway, -70S, whatever that is. While scanning this planet, you have found a small deposit of iridium. Next up, let's take a look at this asteroid field. A carbonaceous asteroid. A dark asteroid of mixed carbonaceous materials. While scanning the asteroid field in the Tereshkova system, you picked up some anomalous readings. After some daring maneuvering by Joker, a small team was able to recover some debris from one of the larger rocks. Among the items discovered was a League of One medallion. Still don't really know too much about the League of One, do we? Anyway. Just checking if there's anything else in this field, guys. Doesn't look like it. Hunsalra. Hunsalra is a small hydrogen-helium gas giant. It has unusually large amounts of nitrogen in the upper atmosphere, which glow purple when ionized by the solar wind. Hunsalra's convenience as a place to dump drive charge has left its orbit littered with debris dumped overboard by visiting crews. And I think that's it. Alright, let's make our way back to Antibar and let's land. Same crew. Alright, check this planet out, and you can see the binary stars there in the distance as well. Any other interesting things here? Not really. I'm not entirely sure if this is actually a cold planet or not, but either this is snow or it's ash. But anyway, okay, so the Geth outpost is the furthest. We might start with this anomaly, and then we'll make a beeline for the debris and then the Geth outpost. So let's do that. Okay, wasn't expecting that. So a few things showing up on radar in this section. Wonder what's going on. Oh. Alright, Thresher Moor. We haven't exactly fought a Thresher Moor in a very long time, I feel. Some kind of crashed vehicle there. Just wanna be extra careful that we're not bumping into anything, because the key to fighting Thresher Moors is really just to continually be on the move. And there's one more of these tentacle things. Sensory tentacles, that's what they're called. Okay, that was a bit close. More of these tentacles again. Last one here. And that's that. 69,000 credits. Very nice. Alright, well, whoever these people are, they must have gotten eaten by that Thresher Moor. Or, not eaten, but killed. Oh, actually, it's Geth. So, no, I don't feel sorry for them. Oh, actually, hang on, there's a whole bunch of other folks here as well. The vehicle and the human corpses show the telltale signs of Geth weapons fire. The Geth have been mangled by the Thresher Moor. At least they got what was coming to them. I see. Well, yeah, let's get out of here. Let's move on to the next point of interest. So let's check out the debris. Now, compared to the previous planet that we went to, this one's actually a lot flatter, which is quite nice. It's always a bit of a challenge when navigating mountainous regions. Although this planet doesn't really make for very nice looking landscapes at all, though. Alright, we're getting close. Should be able to see something. Okay, as usual, another crash probe. Although, we are starting to get jammed as well, so this could be an ambush of some sort. But we are also close to that Geth outpost, so let's just be careful. Alright, very good. And no ambush. So, I was wrong. Right, let's make our way to this Geth outpost. Let me just zoom a little bit here. Okay, so they're not exactly on top of this mountain. There's a sort of crevasse here. So we should be able to get through. Let's just double back for a second here and see if we can navigate around this mountain. So there should be an opening somewhere around here that would lead us to the Geth outpost.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Whoops. Sorry, guys. Ah, yeah. Okay, sorry, guys. I completely missed it. Let's turn back. And... okay, I think this is it. Right here. Oh, yep. Huge Geth presence here. And they've got themselves a Colossus this time. Let's just keep moving. Yeah, I'm just trying to whittle down the smaller enemies first, because that way we can focus our attention on the Colossus last. Very good. Okay, another dropship to deal with. Okay, that one seemed to have just flown off. Not interested in sticking around to fight us, so... I guess we just have the ground troops to deal with here. Ooh, okay, I'm not sure we've seen one of these before. A Geth Prime? They're a lot larger than the other Geth.
One more outpost left. The sooner we get rid of it, the sooner this cluster's secure.
Alright. Well, we almost ran out of our shields that time, so these fights are definitely getting tougher and tougher. Alright, let's go back to the Normandy. Okay, so let us move on to the next system. Gagarin. Very cool. Surely it's named after Gagarin, or Yuri Gagarin, the first man in space. Alright, Anti-Rumgon. I swear these planets are getting harder and harder to pronounce, guys. Anti-Rumgon is a small rock and ice planet with a trace atmosphere of methane and ethane. The frozen surface is mainly composed of carbon with deposits of calcium. Anti-Rumgon has been used as a crude anchorage for Terminus pirates for many years. The shells of temporary dwellings blasted by Alliance frigate patrols dot the surface, but always the pirates return to ground their ship's drive charges, chip out some water ice, and trade slaves and stories. The deeper layers of Anti-Rumgon's interiors are semi-liquid slush due to the presence of methanol. It is thought that bacterium in the deep core create this natural antifreeze. Some species of Terminus pirate drill through the ice crust to recover this natural alcohol. Scans from orbit have detected a deposit of cobalt. Alright, next. Sogelrus. Sogelrus is a small terrestrial planet with a thin atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. The frigid surface is mainly composed of water ice, which can be plainly seen in the bottoms of the recent craters. The dark coloration of the surface is caused by a carbon and ferrous material pushed up from the denser core by cryovolcanic processes. Junthor. Junthor is a large terrestrial planet with a thick atmosphere of carbon dioxide and chlorine. The surface is mainly composed of aluminium with deposits of nickel. Surveyors found the ruins of a technical civilization near the equator, evidently the colony of an ancient spacefaring race. The ruins had subsided to almost nothing, merely wind-hollowed husks of archaeologies and other megastructures. In the center of the ruins was a single column whose inscriptions defied translation for several centuries. When Asari linguists finally managed a translation, the elaborate relief carvings said merely, "Walk among these works and know our greatness." The crude scratches on the base of the reverse side said, "Monsters from the id." Interesting. Scans revealed a wrecked freighter orbiting one of Junthor's smaller moons. A recon team found no signs of life, but they did recover one of Matriarch Dilanaga's writings. Ryingri. Ryingri is a small barren terrestrial world. While it possesses a reasonably temperate climate and number of useful resources, no mining corporation is willing to risk investment. A rogue planetoid dubbed VATS by initial Solarian surveyor team entered the system approximately 10,000 years ago and was trapped in a decaying orbit around Ryingri. It is nearing the end of its slow spiral inwards. Earthquakes and cyclonic windstorms are increasingly common on Ryingri. Within a few hundred years, the planets will rip each other apart. Some Asari travel consortiums have already announced sponsorships of cruises to observe the spectacle. Pressure. Pressure is a relatively small hydrogen-helium gas giant with large amounts of hydrocarbons in the middle layers of the atmosphere. When the Krogan rebellions ended 3 millennia ago, the Turian chief of naval operations, a distinguished soldier named Mercury, declared his immediate retirement. He disappeared into what was then uncharted territory. It was only 200 years ago that his ship was found on the surface of Pressure's largest moon. It had landed gently and been deliberately shut down. Of Admiral Mercury, however, no trace was ever found. Interesting bit of mystery there. And I think that's all for the planets in this system. Let's go back to... no, it's not Junthor, it is this one, Ryingri. And let's land. And taking the same crew as before, let's go. Immediately we're treated to this beautiful, beautiful looking sunset here. Let's check out the map. So we've got an anomaly, an overrun research outpost, okay, and debris. I'm guessing the Geth are here at the research outpost. But anyway, what we'll do this time around is we'll go with the anomaly first, then the Geth, and then the debris. Alright, let's do it. Oh my goodness, look at that. Yeah, so the Codex was mentioning something about a planet that got locked into orbit, and I guess Ryingri and this other planet here is basically going to be colliding in a few hundred years, and basically they're gonna obliterate each other. So, yeah. Imagine that. That would be a sight. very destructive sort of sight, but ooh, okay, I've just noticed something on the corner of our radar here, but there's another anomaly marker right over this side. Some sort of camp. What is going on over here? Nothing. Except maybe some loot. Ooh, look at that. It's a level 10 item. I'm not entirely sure if we've seen level 10s before. The scavengers who made this camp are gone. They seem to have abandoned it abruptly for some time ago. Okay. Let's continue to our objectives here. Wow, look at that. I mean, the coloration sort of reminds me of the planet Mars, to be honest. Okay, so we're nearing the anomaly, and there seems to be some minerals there that we might be able to scan as well. Okay, here we are. Polonium. Very good. Loving all of that cash. Still don't know what we're gonna do with all of the cash once we get sort of towards the end game, guys. Obviously try and spend it on stuff. A crashed escape pod. This downed pod contained a League of One medallion. Its owner is nowhere to be found. Again, more stuff about the League of One. Let's see here. Alright. Research outpost it is. Let's go. I'm not entirely sure if we're sort of taking the right pathway here, but okay, I can actually see something from here. So the research outpost must be on top of some sort of mountain. Okay, and I can see some guiding lights almost, or beacons there. That might be the best pathway in. So let's just quickly follow that. Okay, this is a bit suspicious. I haven't really seen any Geth at this stage. Ooh, okay. After saying that though, I've just noticed all of these spikes, which is what they use to convert people into their husks. So I don't know if we're dealing with Geth or if we're dealing with husks here, but we shall soon find out. Okay, just making sure that people have their correct weapons here. I'll check this out. Very good. Yeah, a lot of lockers here, but not a lot of stuff though. Okay, enemies on radar. Let's just take a little bit of care here. See what we're dealing with. Okay, they're coming to us from both sides here. Just gotta be careful. One more.
Area secured.
Alright. Very good. Yeah, so the thing with husks is you definitely want to just try and take them out before they even get close. Because they can do a lot of damage in big numbers and in a large area of effect as well, so just keeping an eye out for any more loot. Doesn't look like there's any. Right, time to find out what's waiting for us behind these doors. Definitely more enemies here. Let's go with the left first. Alright. Actually, sorry, we're not clear yet. There's even more targets now. Let's just get people in position here. Not sure what we're dealing with out there. Ooh, look at that. Level 10 armor. Krogan armor as well. Oh, okay. I am busy looting, but apparently there's some fighting. Oh my god. Oh, okay. What were those? Were those were the, like, Geth, I don't know what you call the big boys now. Alright, there must be more Geth out there. Let's just quickly grab all of this stuff.
Regroup!
And let's check the other room before we go back. Okay, just a little bit more stuff here. I think that's it, right? Okay. Let's go, and let's deal with whatever's waiting for us out here.
Redeploying.
Okay, let's move our guys up a little bit more. Nice shot.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Alright. Good stuff. Good work, everyone. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I feel like they've sort of set up a little bit of an ambush here for us. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's take a little bit of cover here. Let's recharge shields on Ash. Ooh, alright, one more. Oh, didn't kill this one. Okay, there we go.
I'm surprised. I figured one of these outposts would be the main base of operations for this incursion.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
It's gotta be the main base. We can use the signal to lock onto its location and go take it out.
Alright, so I guess that wasn't the last one based on that conversation. Let's just quickly check the journal again. Okay, eliminate Geth bunker. Find and destroy the main Geth base of operations in the Grissom system of the Armstrong Nebula cluster. Okay, I thought there was only like 4 systems here, but maybe there's another one that we've just discovered. Anyway, let's get back into the Mako, and yeah, I suppose this was the last thing that we needed to do here, right? Oh, actually, sorry. We do have some debris that we can investigate as well. And actually, I'm also detecting some minerals on the far side of this mountain. Ooh, Lord. Okay, that is precarious. Let me just swing by around this side. Okay, definitely don't want to be going down that way. Let's maybe do the wise thing and climb down the mountain first through the designated pathway, if you will. Alright, that's much better. So hopefully we can spot that mineral patch again as we swing by around here, so... And hopefully it's not actually on the mountain somewhat, because I really don't want to be climbing this mountain again. Must be somewhere in here. There we go. What is this? Thorium. Very good. And onto the debris. think we should be able to climb up here, right? Let's just give it a try here. Yeah, no problem at all. Okay, our standard crashed probe. Alright, very nice. Okay, it is time to go back to the Normandy. Righto guys, well, we unfortunately still haven't completed this assignment yet, so it's been a pretty long assignment, quite a lot of Geth to kill as well, and apparently there is one more system that we need to investigate, but I think this is a pretty good place for a bit of a break, so hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like, dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you in the next one.